It was also working with like brands. It was just, income was too inconsistent. And I was like, there's no way I'm going to be able to live off of this.
Yeah, dude.
Absolutely not.
It takes a long time.
Yeah, and I already talked to you about like how I did not want to go to college. That is not an option.
Yeah.
So it was like, I need to figure out something that I can work by myself on, because I do not like working for people. I tried this past year and absolutely hated it. Yeah. I mean, I was coaching, but there was somebody running it and I did not like it. Yeah. I was like, I'm good at this. Like, I should be getting paid for exactly what I'm doing.
Let's go. So we got another episode of Adversity Kings. We've got, this is not the first, but definitely first handful of individuals that we have returning after our first year fully with the podcast. So this was one of our first guests, definitely top 50, I think.
Hey.
I think you guys were some of the first out of the top 50 to come on. So returning to kind of talk on their lives over this last year, how things have changed, evolved, things they've accomplished, and just everything that's going on in the world and what they're looking to continue to do. So we got Sophia Georgitsis. I was like, I know it. This is easy. Charlie Barrett.
Yes.
Easy one. So how's everything been going, guys?
So good.
Good? Give us an update on the life. Who wants to go first on the last year?
I can go first. So much has changed. Actually, the last time I was on here, we were talking about how I wanted to do social media full time. I was so invested in it.
Yes.
That has completely changed.
Yeah.
Like
it's draining.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I was just so discouraged, just not growing how I wanted to, and
it's really easy to fake it too. Like I got a million followers, they're all fake. They're all fake. It's so. I feel bad. No, I feel bad because I'm like you'll see. You know what I mean? Like individuals like you have a lot more organic engagement than someone like myself, where it's like you can throw some money at some shit, bro, and you could just have like
how.
Yeah, literally. Like we live in a world now where it's like everything, and what's horrible is like people won't be honest like me. Like most, my shit's real. It's like, dude, your shit's not real. Just be honest.
You can pay for the check mark.
You can pay for the check. Well, now the check marks, everybody's like the check marks $10-15 a month. So it's like few and far between of like real organic. So that's why it makes it even more draining. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so,
I agree. It was also working with like brands. It was just, income was too inconsistent, and I was like, there's no way I'm going to be able to live off of this.
Yeah, dude.
Absolutely not.
It takes a long time.
Yeah, and I already talked to you about like how I did not want to go to college. That is not an option.
Yeah.
So it was like, I need to figure out something that I can work by myself on, because I do not like working for people. I tried this past year and absolutely hated it. Yeah. I mean, I was coaching, but there was somebody running it and I did not like it. Yeah. I was like, I'm good at this. Like, I should be getting paid for exactly what I'm doing. So over that time, I was like, I need to come up with something. Okay, I'm good at cheerleading. So what can I do to incorporate cheerleading into a business? And then I thought about, okay, maybe I should do something cute. When I was younger, I used to talk about how I would own a diner, right? Yeah. And I would call it CB Diner, just for Charlie Barrett. Yeah. And I was like, oh my God, okay, let's do something here. So I created CB choreography. Yeah. And I had that brewing. I was just writing in my notes exactly how I wanted to plan it out, when I was gonna launch it, how I'm gonna do it. And I was like, this is great because majority of my followers are cheerleaders. There's coaches following me. If I open a company where it's all things cheer, I'm gonna have that factor of like the growth. Yeah. Get the name out there. And I did that. And it has been so successful. Yeah. Which I'm super excited about. Like,
how long have you been doing it now?
We launched in March. Yeah. And we are already 30 programs in. And over the months we actually had sponsors. I was able to get sponsors to help cheerleaders with covering like fees, travel fees, all those things that are super costly on coaches, like choreography, doing skills camps. And we just launched that actually last week, called the CB Helping Hand program. And that just helps like cheerleaders and programs get the financial assistance that they need to cover those big expenses.
What do the Bulls cheerleaders make?
Do you know what? I have a couple
I
friends
wanted to
on
do that last year. Yeah. We have former teammates on
Yeah,
there.
because we went to a Bulls game and I'm like, man, these are like normal people. These Bulls cheerleaders.
Yeah.
Like,
They're amazing.
Yeah,
though.
they did phenomenal. They had different dance programs throughout the whole game. It was the first Bulls game we went to, and I was like, yeah, I bet. And now that we're sitting here talking, I'm like, you guys definitely probably know a few people that have done it or currently do it. And I'm like, do they get paid per game? Do they get a salary?
I believe it's hourly, and I think it's $22 an hour.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not much.
Yeah.
I know
The publicity's probably better for them.
Yeah,
more than
it's
anything.
really all about that.
Yeah. My cousin, she was a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader for about 3 years, and she said all of them, and she at the time, same thing, they all had full-time jobs outside of it.
Yeah.
And it was just, they
The
didn't
publicity.
make that much money. Yeah.
Yeah.
But they got a lot of opportunities from it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that was about it.
That's
Yeah.
fire.
Yeah.
So, what else? Anything else? Any other major updates? Family updates?
Yeah, so ever since opening CB Choreography, I actually almost got sued because the person that I used to work for was very upset that their clients were coming to me.
Oh, yeah.
And
stuff like that.
Oh yeah. So she was very upset. She was like, "You signed a do not compete agreement."
Yeah.
Little does she know those are not any. You can't do nothing with those in Illinois.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
unless if she's paying you $75,000 or more a year.
Okay.
So, and I was nowhere near that.
Yeah.
I got paid like $19,000 the
Yeah.
entire year.
That's
So
unbelievable. Yeah.
no, not at all.
Yeah.
So she was very upset. She had her lawyer contact me, and it was so funny.
Yeah.
I laughed in her face.
Oh, no.
Because I was like,
not
you
good.
can't do nothing.
No.
I'm sorry, your clients are coming to me. What am I supposed to
Yeah.
do? But, yeah, so she didn't follow through because she couldn't. Her lawyer literally said there's nothing that you can do.
That's definitely amazing. And how old are you again? 22?
21.
21? That's a lot to go through. You know what I mean? By 21, 22 years old, going through your first lawsuit, I feel like I wasn't until like 23. You know what I mean? It's always something in business. You know what I mean? So it's like, it is what it is. So anything else? Major things?
Yeah, and now I have Sophia. She's my business partner.
You guys are merging
I
in?
recently just joined in with him.
It has been tremendous.
Now, how long have you guys known each other?
Wow.
It was about 5 to 7 years.
Yeah.
We were former teammates.
Yeah.
And have just been best friends since.
You guys got to
Had
being
similar
business partners
interests,
is a different thing now.
Oh yeah.
I would recommend reading the 5 love languages and like
Yes.
you guys think you know how to communicate now, but you gotta.
I know, it's
gonna
gonna be
take
a lot
more. You know what I mean? And
Right.
so it's like any good relationship, partnership, you're gonna have to like really over communicate. You know what I mean? So.
Sure.
Oh yeah. She has been a huge help because less stress on me.
Yes.
Doing like everything
Yes.
by myself.
Yeah.
I also have one of my cousins helping me with like answering like emails, things like that, contacting coaches, which has been a tremendous help as well.
Mm-hmm.
I love reading. And John Maxwell, he always says, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. So if you can partner up with the right people, it'll literally take that little dream and seed you have, and you'll build a garden. You'll build something special, beautiful, amazing. So there's always a massive role, and it's usually a woman. You know what I mean? There's a massive role where it's like when you partner up with a good woman, bro. You know what I mean? She can change the deal. So.
She's so organized.
Yeah.
I love it.
That's dope. I'm organized out of us, and then I just help. I'm kidding. So, let's go into you. What are major things over the last year?
Gosh, I've had so much go on. So I was at school at ISU this year. I changed my major probably about 4 times.
I was gonna say, it looked like you were changing it a good bit.
It was like every semester I was in a new one.
I was like, okay.
Yeah, and it got to the point where, I mean, before I even came to college for the first time, I had second thoughts about going, and I wanted to kind of get my real estate license and just start going from there and not get a degree, because I just thought it was too much debt, way too much money. And my parents aren't able to pay for my college, so wherever I go, I know these loans are going to be falling on me. But yeah, so I went to ISU and I changed my major way too many times. It got to the point where I was like, all right, am I going to keep doing this? Am I going to keep being confused for another 2 more years, get a degree that I don't even know if I want, and then start a job that doesn't even pay nearly enough to pay that off?
Yeah.
So I said, let's just pull the trigger. I decided to not go back to school this year, so I'm very excited about that.
What was that like with your parents, though?
They, at first, my freshman year, they did not want me to do that at all. But as they've seen, I have gone to 3 different colleges. I've tried 4 different majors. I can't pick one thing. I want to do so much that it's not really one field that I can study. And it's just the fact that I really don't want to spend that much money. I just feel like I can find other ways and do things other ways. So they definitely got on board after they realized I had something lined up. Obviously, this thing with me and Charlie, it's going to be a lot, and it's going to take up most of our time. So it's going to be like my main kind of job right now. But I also started DJing, which has been so much fun. I started that last year, right around this time actually, and it's just been crazy. I got my first gig here, actually.
Humble beginnings.
A year ago, and I appreciate it. You know what? It did something for me. It started it. It inspired me. It made me want to keep going because I was like, no, I want more. I want more. And when I got to school, I was able to get into one of these bars, and I just did my best. Every week, got a bunch of people to know my name, and I ended up moving around to different bars, and I just had a lot of success with it, and I enjoyed it. So I was like, well, let's just see what I can do, maybe at home this summer, because I'm not going to be at school and I don't have these bars. What am I going to do? So I came back, and I just started reaching out to every local bar, club, all different Facebook groups, trying to get into different communities. Seeing about graduation parties, baby showers, weddings, anything and everything. And it's just been absolutely crazy with the amount of people that have just reached out to me, and I've been able to book pretty much every single weekend of this summer and have gigs for the whole year. It's just been really crazy, and I've realized that I can definitely do something with this. So in such a short amount of time, I've just already improved a lot, so I'm excited to just see what this year looks like. But
how does that affect your sleep? I mean, looking at your story, dog, this shit don't start till 12. I'm halfway through my sleep cycle by then.
It's guys definitely a night job. You have to be a night owl, but
what's that schedule look like for you then?
I'm a morning person, so it's really bad, honestly, because I wake up, or I go to sleep really late, and I wake up really early. So I get about 5-6 hours of sleep.
Okay.
And that's good. And I'm perfect with that. I don't really need sleep, I feel like. I feel like I can just keep going because I'm excited about life. I'm excited about what I'm doing. And I'm exercising. I'm eating well. So, I don't need that much sleep. I know it's going to catch up to me at some point, but I just am excited about life. I don't even need it.
What's been your favorite gig you've done so far?
Ooh. I did a bar crawl in the spring semester at ISU. And it was crazy. I had the entire place, people were just shoulder to shoulder, and the bar is just huge, and I was lifted up on top of their door. They have a ledge. So I'm not necessarily by anyone. I'm on top of people, and you're basically overlooking everything. It was just absolutely crazy. I just was playing music, and just to look up and see all these people standing in this room because of the music that you're choosing, because it is so loud, it is focused on the music at that time, so if you don't like the music, you're definitely not going to be in there. And it was just crazy. People were just singing songs that I was playing, and obviously I wasn't singing them, they're not my songs, but it was kind of one of those moments when musicians are looking at their crowd and watching people sing, and they're just oh my gosh, I did that.
Real nuts.
And it was just really cool to see people just go crazy over little things, and it's been really awesome, honestly. That was the coolest moment.
What are you most excited for this summer, gigs-wise?
I'm excited to see where I can go and what I can do. I started working with a company that offers wedding services. So they offer DJs, they offer photography, and all kinds of things. So I am going to be doing my first wedding soon, so I'm very excited about that, because the wedding's going to be really cool. I feel like it's going to move me into a professional level. So I'm excited about that. But I'm most excited just to have...
Only if they look good. You know what I mean? I'd be looking at people that don't look good getting married, and I'm y'all should have done a private wedding. I'm just speaking out loud. Should have kept this to yourself. I wouldn't have invited nobody.
And then it's okay because I wanted to.
You know what I mean? You gotta be cute to put your wedding out there. Everybody, but I was just thinking out loud. Go ahead.
That's funny. No, I'm just most excited to have a lot of people that I live nearby.
Imagine
my close
DJing at an
friends.
ugly wedding. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody ugly. You just. You be looking there like, man, at least I'm getting paid.
Yeah. I mean,
Make that money.
either way, as long as I can unite a crowd and have some people dance, I don't mind what you look like or anything, who you are.
Don't invite me to ugly. So, all right. Well, what about AI? How's AI affecting your guys' businesses? Are you guys able to like plug in and be like, choreograph a dance for us?
Oh my gosh, I wish.
That's gonna happen though. I feel like soon.
That would
like,
save me so much time.
I know. I wish that I don't think we are gonna ever reach that point for what we're doing because it's so physical and it truly is like our mind. We're using only our minds to do our jobs.
Use AI though.
Yeah,
I do.
I use it as well.
You use AI? I hear people like for those of you that are out there in school or doing school, I hear like you can't like people are using it for like their tests and their papers
Everything.
and like there's no like we caught you using AI. Like,
no.
What do you mean you caught me using
there's
AI?
a million websites.
Yeah, it's like what do you mean you caught me using? I'm just smart. You're being offensive.
One system that tracks like ChatGPT, but there's so many
There's
now.
so many.
There's no way.
Has it affected DJing at all? You know what I mean? Because AI Drake took over for.
I actually played that song.
Yeah, right? Which one? The Winter's Cold?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one went hard. I was like,
I liked it.
I was telling people, we're gonna hire Drake because he's out of business, so he's gonna come doing.
Oh dang!
So
funny.
AI and the music and everything like that. You guys think? Any plans with it outside of whatever? What are you doing with it right now?
Right now, I'm using it for my emails
Okay.
and my captions.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
I love it. Like anytime I'm responding to a coach, I put it in AI.
Yeah.
And I sound so professional.
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, he's so professional.
Yeah.
Little do they know.
Little do they know. It's a chat bot.
Same deal with you for reaching out?
Honestly, yeah, I will use it for my captions or emails. And
Social media captions?
Yeah.
Is it like cool to have like a dope ass caption? I feel
No,
like,
I just sometimes don't know what to say and I just don't really.
I feel like I always don't know what to say. Or I either like don't put anything or I put something so in depth and I'm like, this is too far. You're like in an emotional moment right now. People aren't gonna like really like match this emotion or understand the context you're putting. I'm like, I'll go back and look at it. I'm like,
that was deep.
yeah, I was like, you were into this moment. You know what I mean? Like you had to go like this far with it. So
Yeah.
AI for me, I've been trying to leverage others that are using AI because I just be getting annoyed and like flaming it. Like Snapchat has an AI.
Yeah, that thing is annoying.
Yeah.
I don't like that thing at the top of like.
No,
like
it
it's
don't know
weird.
shit at all. You know what I mean? Like, help me with this. We like, I'm not here right now. I'm like,
what do you mean you're not here right now?
No, I actually texted. I was like, where you
Where are
at?
you?
And it was like, your location. And I was like, it sent me my own location. And I definitely didn't
It's
feel
really
comfortable with that.
creepy.
Yeah, definitely didn't like that. So let's get a little more in depth in regard to now you guys have merged. What's the business name now? So the choreography and everything.
So it's still CB choreography.
Okay.
And I think that I'm not gonna change the
Now, so now with partnership and everything, if you guys, you're just simply like, this is a TikTok clip right now.
Yeah.
What's the marketing for? What do you guys do? You guys are pitching somebody. Here's why you should hire CB choreography.
Yeah. So, the best part about having Sophia as well on the team is she has so much cheer history and been on so many big name teams. So right when I'm like, oh, we have a USA athlete, these coaches jump on it quickly.
Yeah.
Like, I'm telling you, having those like
Her
big,
brand power.
Yeah.
She's like prime. She's like a Logan Paul for the cheer.
I've done cheer since I was 3 years old.
Yeah.
I've been on prep teams, high school teams, 2 different D1 college teams. I've been on the USA team, all different kinds of travel teams. I've won every big competition in the cheerleading world, including winning for the Team USA.
So you guys pretty much leverage the credibility, and then are you guys doing individual coaching, or is it just you're going to like groups or teams?
Yeah, so we are going to teams. We do have, we're going to be launching a tumbling program soon.
Yeah.
Which that's going to be individual, but as of right now, we are doing like all programs And right now we actually have a lot of traveling this summer.
Yeah.
Like we're going to Texas, we're going to Pittsburgh, we're going to...
That's my hometown, Pittsburgh. So,
Oh, I don't know.
do they cover your traveling? Do you guys incorporate that? I would imagine.
Yes.
You build that into the packages. Hey, we're coming out 3 days, 3 nights.
Yeah.
Here's, the area. You guys picked a hotel.
Right.
Are they going to fly you out, or are you guys driving all over the place?
There's going to be some things that we drive, but like Texas, those a little further away, we're definitely going to be flying.
That makes sense.
Because we're like back to back.
Now, will you guys choreograph the whole program for them, or do they already have something and you're touching it up?
It could be either.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. So, majority is you're choreographing like a full routine.
Okay.
So,
How long can that take?
Oh, it could take up to...
However long we need it to take, honestly.
Yeah.
We can do it in a day, 2 days.
On our website, it says up to 15 hours of instruction.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that could be like 2 days, but we also have packages. So our 1 day package, like it'll go from 9 a.m. to maybe 4 p.m.
Yeah.
And we'll finish your routine in there. But some coaches, like athletes, need a little more time to grasp the routine. So we have the 2 day package where they can do 9 to 3 and then another 10 to 4 maybe the next day.
Is there any areas of the choreography that you guys don't necessarily, not that you're not proficient in, but someone might specialize in that you'll bring in to assist with everything? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Maybe there's the ones that go high up in the air and then the ones that are down on the ground. And
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's like, even though you guys are able to do all of it, I would
Right.
imagine, but you bring in hey, for this, we'll bring in, we're cool with this girl, or we're cool with this guy, we'll bring them in to help out with this package. If you want, you just gotta pay us a little extra so we can cut them off too. Do you guys do stuff like that?
That's a good idea.
Yeah, so we actually had a lot of inquiries about having a dance, like a full routine dance choreography.
Yeah.
None of us specialize in that. So I was thinking about hiring somebody and having that as another service that we can offer. I haven't really touched on it yet because majority of our programs are cheerleading based, and that's what we're good at.
Yeah.
So maybe, down the line I'll add that as a service, but
And you know what else you should consider is everyone makes bank on right now is they just sell courses. Everyone, because that's 80% of people
We
find
should
you on
do it.
TikTok and be like,
that.
We should.
yeah, people be like on
honestly.
TikTok, are you selling a fucking course? No, motherfucker, I sell insurance. You know what I mean? It's not a course.
Yeah.
There's a course to get the life insurance license, but I don't sell a course.
Right.
But they be flaming so much, I'm like, maybe I should sell a course, because
Yeah.
everybody out here is expecting courses, and people out there buying Lamborghinis
do
off
buy-
courses.
Yeah.
But you can sell courses.
down in my notes.
We should do
Since,
little
because you
ones.
could
I have. Don't worry. I already have the coaching tips
bro,
already down.
One of these little cameras or something like that, or the iPhone is fire.
Yeah.
You just sit there with the iPhone, record something, and then just put it into some type of online website where
Yeah.
it's a portal or something where they gotta pay to access it.
Yeah.
And it's a monthly subscription where it's
Right.
you could have our A level, which is $200 a month, because
Yeah.
you figure it out. I think it's I don't know how many subscriptions, but $100 a month is $1,200 a year. So if you did the math on how many subscriptions you need to be a millionaire, it's not that many in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
And that's what I want to do. That's,
And then you ain't gotta travel nowhere. Y'all can be sitting on the beach,
Exactly.
just
Yeah.
bringing money in. People are buying your courses.
yeah. So that is my biggest thing. I want to make this company have passive income where I don't have to be hands-on all
Yeah.
the time. So yes, this is the first year of launch, so I want to be in it 100% with
Yeah.
every program I work with. But it has grown so much, especially after we launched the CV Helping Hand program.
Yeah.
So many programs have reached out to us because they need that assistance and now they want to work with us.
Yeah.
So that is definitely something I've been looking into, and I have been writing in my notes a full-on program that we can put on our website that people can, coaches can purchase, and that's going to be the passive income because there's so many coaches. I'm in so many Facebook groups where coaches are asking for advice. They're like, do you know the best course to learn how to do stunts? Because there's a lot of coaches that are trying to open their own gyms and they want to do it right and they need the tips, or they're just now learning how to coach. This is their first year.
Yeah.
So there's definitely a huge market there, and I'm definitely going to take over that.
And and this makes me think of another thing that people will do that there's a lot of money in, literally in the industry, is when individuals will get into whatever. It could be the DJing, it could be the choreography, and it's now you get people that are getting into that, and they're so they're starting their own,
right,
and they need help.
Exactly.
So you charge them a consulting fee. So now it's like you got a course for the people that want to get technically better, but then you got a course for people that are trying to start their own DJ business.
Right.
That's another way to make easy bread. Of like, hey, you want to learn how to make, close to 6 figures, and you're in college. Here's how I did it while I created a DJ business.
Yeah.
Here's how to build a choreography business. And then you charge that course, and you charge, consulting fees. Like I have a consulting company for insurance, because people are like, I've been doing insurance for 6 years, made a shit ton of money. So it's like, I just know life insurance. I don't know DJing, I don't know how to dance, none of that. You know what I mean? So it's like, but that's another way for easy bread. Of,
oh yeah.
Consulting on so many different levels. And that's where you get like big bread too, because like over time, once you've got proven results, you just start targeting people that are already doing these companies that just want to scale, DJing, scale, all that stuff, and you go to them because they got way more money than the coach. You know what I mean? Because they got the company. So fire ideas. This is all fire. Got me excited thinking about all this.
Yeah,
I'm trying
great
to buy
ideas.
what about? So what's the next couple years projecting out for you guys? You know what I mean? What's the next 12 months looking like?
So we are definitely in our busiest season. We start camps and choreography this month, and we are going to be nonstop for all the way until December.
Okay.
And then right after December stops, that's like when the official season starts. That's when people start competing and things like that. So you're just kind of on the sideline, and just looking at routines until.
How's mental health? I'm thinking about this. How's personal life, mental health going?
Ooh, mental health is great.
Mental health is Gucci?
Beautiful.
Yes.
It's definitely a lot. Like, I'm overwhelmed sometimes. I was just telling her in the parking lot, I'm so overwhelmed, I cannot wait to go over all these dates, because there's so many changes that I have to make.
Yeah.
There's a lot that, like, I have to do, and it's just,
You guys do yoga?
No, but
I remember we talked about hot yoga last time. It moves too slow, honestly. I
don't know, not our hot
yoga.
yoga. I'd be trying to tell her to keep up with me.
I beat her every week.
She beats me, but she's a girl, so.
I heard Pilates was good too.
Pilates, I heard, is hotter than hot yoga.
I want to do that so bad. I need to go.
Yeah,
we need to go.
I just know for like mental health, like slowing down life, yoga is fire. You know what I mean? Keeps me in like a state of mind where it's like, because the overwhelm, the anxiousness, that is a good sign for business, because it just means you're moving fast. You know what I mean? If everything's like calm in life, you're moving too slow.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's a good sign to have. But for the mental health, I'd say yoga, finding peace and quiet, putting the phone down. Like 9 o'clock, I try to put the phone down. But then I like wake up every other hour, just checking it out of anxiety. Checking my phone all through the night.
That's good.
What else is on your guys' minds you guys want to share, talk about, any crazy shit happening, any crazy things coming up?
It's just about to be the craziest year, because I am just going to be hopping around.
Lollapalooza's coming up. She's going. I told her not to go.
Maybe I'll DJ.
Yeah, there you go. Go down and DJ, just shoot them an email.
Let me try to
Let
get
them know
in
DJ Soph did the bar crawl up at ISU, so they
so
definitely
that's
have
my
to have you on.
credibility.
Yes. I feel like you gotta get like a helmet or something. Like, what's that DJ? Marshmallow or something?
Yeah, marshmallow.
Oh my god, I need
Oh
something that sets me apart.
Do you have something that makes you like DJ Soph? Is there the face? Okay,
the face, and the goal is, what I want to do, and the reason why I wanted to start DJing is I want to unite a crowd. I hate being in a bar or in a club or anywhere with music where I feel like everyone's separated, nobody's having a good time, and I just feel like music can unite people.
Yes.
So my goal is to just have a group of people or a room of people wherever I go, that atmosphere is everyone's a family and everyone's just here to party.
You know what is like dope parties, and we just recently started hiring, is the like Arabic culture. They have the best looking weddings.
Yeah.
They be going nuts.
They go crazy.
They go crazy, and they're like synchronized, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
My sister just went to her friend's Arabic wedding.
Really?
Bro,
I was jealous.
they look lit. I told the Arabics here, I was like, if you guys don't invite me to one of these things, we're gonna have
We're gonna have a problem.
There's gonna be an issue. So that would be a fire niche to get into, also because they got money, and there's a lot. There's a lot of them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's a lot. They work hard. They got money, and Alhamdulillah. You know what I mean? Respect out to you Arabics. I'm studying Arabic a little bit right now. So
What did that mean?
I think it meant like God be with us or something. So I don't know.
I don't know.
It's like the only word I know. Let's see what else. You know what I mean? Are you guys following anything on social media that's kind of inspiring you? Because even though social media is draining and fake at the same time, like, is there anybody out there that's like inspiring to you guys that you're trying to like, they're crushing it, that you're looking up to?
I feel like I've found a way to make social media not draining for myself.
Yeah.
I personally, like, I follow people that I interact with, I care about, I know. And anyone that I don't know is someone who's giving me education, motivation, or some sort of inspiration.
Oh, that was fire. You did that.
So,
Did you write that down?
Yeah.
That
The
was
first two
my
I was
house.
like, okay. Once you get the third one, I was like, okay, is it DJ Soap or is it like Lil Soap? I'm about to start rapping. So.
But
Inspiration, education.
Yeah, I follow like all the Shark Tanks.
Yep.
Any like big CEO, I like to follow them all
Yeah.
and just see what their day to day is, what they post, what they
Yeah.
do, how they act, and I feel like that has made my view of social media completely change.
Is there a favorite, like any particular person that's like got your attention right now?
I really like Barbara. I forget her last name, but it's
Okay.
one of the sharks, and she talks a lot about how she started her business, how she became an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
And she's just so motivational and relatable as well.
Yeah.
So I look up to her because it makes me feel like I can do it in some way. So I appreciate her a lot. I think she's very real and she's very successful. So I'm motivated by her.
It's fire.
Yeah.
What about you?
All my time and energy on social media goes into the CV choreography page.
Yeah.
I literally have not touched my personal page
Yeah.
in maybe 3 months.
Is there anybody you're looking up to or like inspiring, or it's like, no, I'm just on there, get my page rocking,
Yeah.
respond
no.
to engagement?
Yeah, because, okay, so there's nobody that I look up to when it comes to the cheerleading because I feel like everybody's everything's the same.
Yeah, just you.
And that's how I felt with the company that I was working with before. Now, when I opened CV Choreography, I wanted to make sure that I stood out from the rest.
That's what I told her when I brought her on to media. I was like, listen, you're the CEO of media. You're not like, we don't call her assistant. She's the CEO of media. So I was like, you got to make our media stand out because with the insurance, everything is lame and the same. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Everybody's like, I was like, it looks like a scam. I'd be looking at it like, oh God, are we scamming people? I'd be like, looking at me like, are we a scam? I was like, you need to fix this. You know what I mean? Because everything is like a same boring graphic. Like, we sell life insurance in some weird like interracial family. Like, that looks like a Get Out family. You know what I mean? You know that movie Get Out? With the black guy got kidnapped, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean? Like, locked in. I'm like, yo, you gotta fix our shit. You know, we're gonna bring you on. She's what, 8 years? How old are you? 12?
8 years.
12. I'm just playing. She's 4 years. So we're 4 years and 1 day apart. So I told my mom, I was like, listen, you have her make sure she's the day after me, 4 years apart
Oh,
too.
you want to have
I'm always
your day.
first. You know what I mean? So I'm September 25th. She's 26.
Aww.
And yeah, so my mom was coachable. She listened to me when I was 4.
She was coachable.
So, but I was telling her, I was like, because her social media is dope. You know what I mean? I'd be looking at her, I'm like, man, never any captions. Don't ever tag me. Don't ever include. I'm like, she's like a little rapper or something. You know what I mean? I'd be looking at mine like, shit, am I old already? This shit's boring. You know what I mean? It's like too much. She was taking pictures like, yeah, you just tried too hard. I'm sitting there like,
Oh.
really like posing. I'm like, maybe I do try too hard. I've been thinking about it for a month too. This was like a month ago.
Huh.
You know what I mean? So.
I'll go to like take a picture of a drink and be like 10 feet back, like
Yeah.
load it up, the flash is on. Like,
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
even do that.
because we won't eat until we get, you know what I mean? I
Gotta get
literally
ready.
bring her just to get a picture of the food,
Yeah.
and she'll be like, yeah, you don't want to put the flash on anymore. And I was like, I swear the flash was cool on the food like a couple months ago. She was like, no, we don't do that anymore. I was like,
No.
See?
See? Now it looks like we're doing too much.
yeah, and I was like, I'm over there like, you know what I mean? Like flash on in it. I'm like,
Portrait mode on a freaking.
yeah, I was looking at it like, why is the broccoli green and like on here, but it's gray on the camera? So it's definitely been a fire asset. She's definitely made everything a lot better, social media wise. So organically, staying
Awesome.
around that.
Good
She's
job.
doing fire. So now you didn't. There wasn't. Now I think for me, if I'm gonna ask myself, who I'm looking out for, the dope guy you guys should check out is Alex Hormozy. really like.
I do fall.
Yeah, he's just he's like I like his approach because it's real genuine. He's like real honest. You know what I mean? I'm in like a stage in life where I just need honesty. Like I'm just like. Just keep it 100, you know what I mean? Like, we can do business. Just tell, especially Chicago's really helped me, like, because Chicago people want to know, like, what it is immediately.
Yeah.
And even if you tell them, they still don't believe you. You know what I mean? Like, I be telling the truth in Chicago, they might agree, but, like, inside, like, no, like, that's not it. So, that's been a huge thing for me. What are you guys looking forward to outside of business? What are you looking forward to in your personal lives over the next year?
I just want to be relaxed.
Yeah.
Like, I'm always...
And how would you define that relaxation? Is it traveling? Is it...
Yeah, like
Is there a place in mind you see yourself?
I want to be consistent with, like, my health, like going to the gym every day, eating right. I just want to feel 100%, especially when we're on our off season. So, like, after December, we're literally smack dab in winter. So you just want to, like, be all lazy and stuff. I don't want that.
Yeah.
I want to like keep it going, keep it moving. So I would just say overall like health. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I am also looking forward to my health. I made the gym a huge part of my life this year, and I have noticed my mood and my mind and just the way I feel be completely different in the best positive way. So I'm definitely going to continue that. I'm going to continue just eating right. I found a balance of eating right but not restricting myself.
Yeah, because the last time we talked, y'all were who was it? She was hit McDonald's.
I probably was, honestly.
Someone was talking about McDonald's, and I was like,
I'll go to McDonald's any day. I don't care.
on the weekend, I eat everything, but you were like, yeah, I just eat McDonald's every other day. I was like,
okay, every other day.
Was that me?
I think
it might have been me.
That is aggressive.
I was a little chubby when I was first on there.
I like lost 10, 15 pounds.
I think you guys, from what I've seen, you guys will always look good. You know what I mean? I feel like everybody, both of you, I don't know if it was a cheerleader thing, but you guys both, I was like, how's this girl talking about eating McDonald's? She got a six-pack. So I was like, I have no idea.
No.
Last time you see me, I had dirt all on my face.
Oh my God. That's what I have right now. I literally said I'm not shaving this part the other day. That's crazy. You were definitely looking at my face. You said that.
No.
She was definitely used to
Man.
Okay, so let's get off that. So
The family.
the family? What do you?
Family.
Now, I just hired some Greek people. Correct me if I'm
Ooh.
wrong. You're a Greek, right?
Yes, 75%.
75%. So I've been saying Saganaki.
Opa!
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I've been.
Flavor
And there's a.
cheese.
You guys got to go try Violi. Is it Violi where we've been going? There's a nice Greek place in the Oak Brook Center, like a luxury Greek restaurant.
Yeah.
Fire. Really, and they do an awesome brunch just on the weekends.
That sounds good.
It's fire. But it's like real. It's like really, really Greek. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like.
Whole
Really
lot of
Greek.
Opa.
Yeah.
Oh, that open.
Literally, I went to the opening night there, and there was just a bunch of white people. You know what I mean? And they had like sparklers, and everyone was screaming Opa, and it was like there was a hardcore DJ in there. It was crazy. And I was like the darkest person in there, though. I felt out of place. You know what I mean?
No,
yeah.
everyone's a Greek.
No, it was a good time though. So, well. Is there anything else you guys want to shout out or talk about? Coming on 40 minutes in.
I feel great.
I definitely would just ask that everyone please go follow my Instagram, Sophia Georgitsis. Hopefully maybe we could put it somewhere.
You definitely gotta spell that.
Alright, I'll spell it. Maybe it's not going to be there. Okay, Sophia, and then Georgitsis. That's my Instagram. It has all of my links on there with my cheer page, my page with Charlie as well, my DJ page, my DJ website where you can book with me. So I appreciate that. If you could just go check that out, follow me, and book some stuff with me.
Yeah. Also, you guys can follow my Instagram page. I post stories on there sometimes.
He's active here and there.
Here and there. It's Charlie Barrett. I feel like that's pretty easy to spell. Two R's. 2 R's.
Honestly, yeah, make sure you include the 2 R's because before I would always get
You know
that
the
wrong.
average American has a 3rd grade reading level?
Oh.
Yes.
See, that's why I had to drop out.
Yes, the average American is a
Same,
third
I
grade
guess.
reading. I have to be very careful when I like send something to my company, like in a public setting, and ask somebody to read it back, because half of them can't read.
That's horrible.
That's what I mean.
But it's not
ChatGPT.
surprising.
ChatGPT.
I don't know how they
AI
got.
stuff isn't helping.
I don't know how they got an insurance license, because I'll be like, now read this, Jimmy, or Johnny. We have so many Jimmys. Someone's gonna watch this and be like, he
Is
said I
that
can't
me?
read. You know what I mean? Like, no, I'm using just a name.
Jimmy's a common name.
Yes, literally.
Jimmy Neutron.
Yeah.
That was a crazy show. It's crazy to think. I was literally. I've been seeing. I don't know if it's in my algorithm or something. I've just been seeing like throwback to the cartoons, and I'm like, dog, why is this a throwback? This.
Why is
you know
this
what I mean?
happening?
Yeah, like how is this happening already? With like the Jimmy Neutrons, like the Sweet Life of Zach and
I
Cody.
know.
Hannah Montana was fire.
I love
What was
that
other?
show.
What was some other ones? What was like your
Wizards
go-to?
of- yeah.
Ways.
Jesse.
Wizards of Waverly was fire.
Jesse,
That's so Raven.
That's what Raven was good.
I watched Good Luck Charlie.
Oh yeah.
That's
Charlie was
Charlie.
weird.
I think because she had
Charlie.
Yeah.
Nah, there was definitely more. Well, there was definitely more than that. What was the kids in the treehouse?
Phineas and Ferb.
Oh yeah.
Phineas and Ferb. That one was.
That was
That show
Dang.
just
the
always
best show
stressed
ever.
me out.
Yes.
Stressed
Really,
you
Candace?
out?
Really?
Really, Candace?
Dude, we
Candace
live in
was
a world
always
of
trying to start
Candaces now.
something.
We live in a world. Dude, what was the? Oh, that's what we call you, Perry. The
That's
platypus.
what we call it.
Aw.
Well, the platypus is cute. It's a cute.
Yeah.
He is
You should be
cute.
investigating shit so all the
She's
time.
just like,
so.
come in, come
Yeah,
in, come in.
Perry knew what he was doing though.
Oh, he did. He was.
He was the
everyone.
main character.
Yes.
He ran Phineas and Ferb.
I literally have two guys in the company that look like Phineas and Ferb. I would put the pictures up all the time. I'm like,
I love
listen, we gotta make sure you guys never get this angle in the camera.
No.
Y'all resemble this. So,
No.
but this was a fun. We got to do more of these comebacks, because the
Yeah.
first episode's like breaking the ice, then you keep
Yeah.
a little bit of a friendship over a year or so. So this was a really fun episode
This was
of Adversity
cool.
Kings. Make sure you guys tune in. If you like what you're watching, you like this right here. You know what I mean? Subscribe.
It looks good. I just can't grow that.
No, you know what I mean? You're the second person to say something about it. You know what I mean? So
Oh no.
it's definitely gonna go away here. Nah, we'll keep it for a month. See what happens with it. But yeah, guys, subscribe to the channel. If you guys want any DJ stuff, DJ Soph, if you want to learn how to dance, get your rhythm right, get your choreography right, make sure you hit up
Hit us
Charlie
up.
over here, get it on. So
Thank
appreciate
for
you
having
guys.
us.
Yes.
Yes, thank you guys.
It's always a
Absolutely.
pleasure.
Have a blessed day. We'll see you guys.
All right.